Hey there, hi there, ho there, everyone. We're live. Hello. I tried a countdown tonight. I've never done a countdown before, so we did that. Hello, Century Countess. Good evening. It's going well for me. How are you? Let me know how you're doing in the chat. I've been editing all day, so I feel good when I edit because I feel like I'm accomplishing stuff. I feel like I'm getting stuff done. You minimize iMovie actually, so I don't accidentally start playing something I don't want to play. But yeah, here we are. I wanted to just kind of keep everyone, I don't know, like up to date on some stuff. I'm gonna open. I actually got a package from Devin. I don't know if he wants his last name out there, but his Instagram is down below. So just in case, he said he made me something and I'm going to open that live. I also got a couple movies from Walmart, which I don't go to Walmart, but like they had those special edition, of some movies and stuff. I got the Scream 6 Blu-ray, which I showed a couple weeks ago, but I went, cause I had to get like an Ethernet wire and no one had one, and went to Walmart and they had some really good DVDs. Now I prefer like a Blu-ray or a 4K if I'm getting like a collection of some kind, but like they were just too cute and they're movies I don't own. So for the price and how adorable they were, I got them. So I'm going to show them to you guys. I'm going to put the Face of Horror like competition link in the comments because that's still happening. So the Face of Horror competition is this thing that I entered, right? And I'm talking about it the past couple of weeks, where it's like a $13,000 prize. It's a photo shoot with Kane Hodder for Rue Morgue magazine, like with a spread and everything. And it's a trip to, I think it's in California, like it's a whole bunch of stuff. And a lot of other people that like I follow on like Instagram or YouTube are also doing it, but it's based on either a free voting system. So every single day you can vote. So every day you add a vote. That'd be much appreciated. Or you can donate, and the donations go to a foundation called B+, which is for, I read this last week. It's like a, hold on. Let me look stupid for a second. The largest provider of financial assistance to families dealing with pediatric cancer, period. That's what it is. So you're donating to them, but you're also helping me possibly win this prize situation. The link is in there. Yes, Blockbusted videos. She is still talking about this. Hello, Jen. Oh my gosh, Jen, I'm going to see you in like a week. We'll talk about that whole situation. Century Countess, I asked how you were doing. You said, doing great. More pieces to Angela's costume came today, waiting on one more piece and I can get started on it some more. So I'm really excited still to see your Halloween costume again. For anyone that doesn't know, my gosh, Century Countess, sorry, Garcia, your comment distracted me because ADHD. She's being Angela from Night of the Demons for Halloween. Anyway, Face of Horror, please, every single day, feel free to add a vote. I noticed last time they did it, there were some days where it was like, you get 2 votes for free. So like, just check every single day. And I'm obnoxious and on Instagram, I post every day. I didn't realize how many rounds there are. So when I first looked at the policies or whatever the hell it's called, rules and stuff, it said there are a couple rounds and you want to be at like the top of your round, but it wasn't specific at all. Then round 1 ended and I'm like, well, what happens now? Like how long until round 2? I go and check again and all of a sudden the rules are updated and it's like round 1 ends on this day, round 2 on this day, round 3 on this day, round 4. Like basically it's just every day until like the first week of November, which sounds like a lot, but literally you can just click free vote every single day. It helps me a lot because there again are people that are doing this as well who have like, I mean, was Nick Says Boo is doing it. And, he's a horror fan. So like, I want it to go to a horror fan, but he's just announced he has 20,000 followers on YouTube. So like, I don't know how many of them are voting, but y'all please help me. Thank you. If I sound desperate, it's because I am. So Garcia says, right, snooze, because he's not excited to be here. Because why would he? Jen's excited. I'm guessing for CT Horrorfest. Century Countess says, by the way, did the link to Elvira's pilot episode work? No, I remember you said that and nothing was there. So that didn't work. So if you try again later, I'll check and I'll try to watch it. Century Countess was telling me about the pilot episode for Elvira, since I've seen the movie now, and tried to send the link and it didn't go through. I'm going to try to keep up with the chats, of course, as much as possible. Again, a way that you can get your comment or your question flagged, where I definitely will see it because ADHD, is super thanks or super chat. If you use a super thanks or super chat, whatever, you can add stickers, highlighted chats. But if you use that, it like notifies me and I will absolutely read your comment. Besides that, I know sometimes guys start going crazy and I absolutely love it. And my brain's too slow. I can't keep up. So I will say I'm going to attempt a little surprise toward the end of this video. But maybe like after we talk about Elvira, we'll talk about Elvira for a little bit and then I have a surprise. I say I'm going to try a surprise because it's using a feature on this live thing that I've never done before. So we're going to give it a shot. So stay tuned for after the conversation with Elvira. It might be a preview of coming events. So Blockbusted says he's excited. I'm not sure if that's about CT Horrorfest, in which you are not attending, unfortunately, even though I did say you had a place to stay if you wanted to. Because, you know, the cost of flying here is free. And or maybe it's the contest. I'm not sure. Century Countess will send it again. Blockbusted video says, do the surprise now. No, I'm not going to. Garcia says, get a damn icon pick. Icon. Oh, yeah. It just says B. Wise up to what men want, Rachel. Okay. So I feel like let's just talk about Elvira. This is the first live where we're going to start talking about like the main point maybe of the live, or at least a talking point of each live going forward is going to be the movie that we just previously watched. So now that movie reactions are back, you know, in the description down below, you'll find the reaction to Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. And so we can talk about Elvira now that I've seen it and now that y'all have seen me seen it. And I had my friend Kara here, and apparently she's a hit. I mean, I love her to death, but apparently you all do too. So I'll try to have her back for more. If you've seen the reaction, actually, let's do a little poll for a second. But if you've seen the reaction, you know she doesn't do horror, so she doesn't actually do scary. She is more of like a comedy person, you know. So this was us kind of baby stepping into horror. Because, you know, it's not comedy person. Oof, it's not like actually scary, right? So let me do it because some features. Let's see. Oh, nothing's typing. Cool. Some of these features are through StreamYard, and some of them are through YouTube. So I think if I just, there we go. I had to go back. I had to watch myself on YouTube to do the thing to blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Now we're here. Greg D, what's the emoji for boobs? Pumpkins. Is there an emoji for ratings? Let me see. Blockbusted. You know, I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I wouldn't know either, I guess. How to make a icon. You got to be there when you watch. She got to be there when you watch the Elvira sequel. Oh yes, I'll bring her back for the sequel. Smart, good idea. Next year, maybe we'll do that one. Entertainment Hell. Was I the first poll vote? Maybe. How do I tell? I can't tell. I'll say yes. I'm going to say yes, you were. Jen says, I feel like some sort of horror card because I've never seen Elvira. So I haven't watched it. Oh, well, I mean, we were in the same boat, right? Because I hadn't seen it. But it's insane how she's so imprinted on pop culture because I'd never seen it. But obviously everyone knows who Elvira is. Like you can't not know who Elvira is, even if you don't love horror. Again, horror Cora. Kara was not a horror person and was like, yeah, like boobs and beat face. Like everyone still knows who she is. So that was fun. So let's talk about that. That day was exceptionally hot. We filmed it when it was like the 100-degree heat wave here in New England, which I guess is everywhere because global warming doesn't exist, right? So that was happening. And again, this is the room that's not insulated. So we had the AC on for a little bit, didn't help. She had her rainbow fan, thank God, still didn't help that much. And the sound issues that happened during that video, like there's an underlying like humming sound and our voices are they sound different, is because we actually had a fan aimed at our feet. And I was hoping it wouldn't affect the sound, but it clearly did. So next time, literally, we're going to have to just suffer through. We can't have a fan or the air conditioning or anything. Also, that boo sign just went up tonight and has already fallen down. So, you know, maybe that's the surprise. It's going to fall again. Scott says Elvira never ages. No, she doesn't. Like persona wise, no, but like literally she looks the same. She still looks fantastic. I'm excited to meet her. Jen and I are going to meet her this weekend. Jen, are you going to meet her even though you haven't seen the movie? Because I'll be honest, if I hadn't watched the movie, I'm not sure. I probably still would have met her just for the photo, but I wouldn't have been as excited. So are you going to watch the movie before you see her? Are you going to see her at all? Let me know. Because Jen's also going to CT Horrorfest. I keep putting up polls asking on Instagram who's going, and people keep saying yes. And I'm like, oh, that's so great. And then I ask, and they're like, no, just like I'll be there in spirit. And I'm like, I can't hang out with your spirit at CT Horrorfest. Let's see. Shock treatment equals Century Countess. Shock treatment. Even though it'd be next year. Can't wait for you to see the sequel. Richard O'Brien is. I've heard it. I saw Richard O'Brien's in it. I don't mind a slight hum if it means you're not dying of heat stroke. Well, thank you very much, Horror Reaction Hoarder. I appreciate you. Entertainment. Hell, shock treatment. Did I miss something about shock treatment? Blockbusted videos. Do it in time of year where you don't need AC. Yeah. Well, I do summer reactions though. That's the only thing. So any reaction that I do, I guess my summer reactions will have to be alone. So I'm not forcing somebody else to suffer through with me. Also, it's like this time of year is usually cooler. It is cooler now, but I was not expecting a 100-degree heat wave while filming my spooky reactions. It was very strange. So I was going to try to watch the movie this week if I had time, but I might still go say hi if I can't go in. Yeah, because she's an icon. Regardless, go get a picture taken, say hi, how you doing, whatever. I have nothing for her to sign, so I'm fine with getting a picture and like buying a photo for her to sign, and I'll add it to my book. I think I told you guys I was going to show you, and I still haven't. Let me show you after this weekend. Doesn't that make more sense, right? So, okay, the movie. So whoever here has seen the movie, do we love the movie? Do we like the movie? Do we not like the movie? Do we hate the movie? Like, what are our thoughts? I really liked it. I thought it was so fun. And I love that it was like gothic horror, like very like Universal monster kind of like backstory. But it's also like, I mean, of the time, it's not current, but it was of that time. With like the meta humor, and it's like pun after pun after pun after pun, which I will say got a little exhausting. Like, while editing, I was like, that's why it's the longest reaction I've ever done. It's the longest movie reaction on my channel because there's so much that even got cut out, obviously, but everything was punny. So I was making a comment about one pun while Kara's commenting on another pun at the same time. So if I thought that my comment was not funny, that sometimes meant I had to cut out hers because they overlapped. And it wouldn't make sense otherwise. Like the end of my sentence that had nothing to do with something you just watched was the beginning of her. So it was a lot, which again, got a little exhausting, but it was still cute. I could watch that probably a second, a third, a fourth time, and I'm going to pick up on a lot of stuff I didn't see the first time. Let me some Eddie McClurg in the movie. You said that before, and I don't know who that actually is. Is that the one, or is it Edie? Is that the one who plays Chastity Pariah, was that her name? Is that who that is? Or is that Edie or is that Eddie? Tell me who you're talking about. Thoughts on Mistress of the Dark. This is Entertainment Hell. I thought it was okay. It was good for being shocking and darlingly sexual. Yep, and accepting of non-normal people. Yes, I agree. That's what it was. Like, it was pretty on the money with what it was trying to say about like feminism and like people being different, or not feminism, just like sexuality in general, whether that be a woman's sexuality or like, you know, the other kind of thing. But it did it in a comedy, and it did it where the lead was never really upset about any of it. So you as the viewer are left to, you know, assume the stereotypes and stuff that are happening. Like, they're very apparent, but she's not really picking up on them the whole time. Even when she's like being burned at the stake is like the first time that she kind of is like, guys, and still by the end is not too fazed by anything and still gets to go to, you know, Vegas. So it is on the money, but usually it's on the money and your protagonist is also like, oh golly, I wish things weren't like this. She's just like, get me to Vegas, get me the cash and let's go. So Chastity Pariah, that is Chastity Pariah. Yes, I was gonna ask and I forgot. So did anyone see the Easter egg that I put in the movie reaction? Because I recognized her, but I didn't know what I recognized her from. About halfway through, I realized like one or two of the things I recognized her from. One of them being Ferris Bueller's Day Off. But there is a moment where I kind of threw in a clip of something because it referenced pop culture at a certain time in the movie. But that piece of pop culture also has something to do with Chastity Pariah. So let me know if you caught that or not. So long E, it is Edie. Okay, so Chastity. Yeah, she was a blast. She's ridiculous. I do remember her as a guest star in The Golden Girls as Sophia's nurse. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, she was cute. Where'd she go? What happened to her? So yes, the movie starts, and I only realized this after. So when we're watching the movie, and it's the black and white movie in the beginning. At first, I'm like, this is like a real movie that she's watching. Then, as I was editing, I realized that when the woman in the beginning of the movie has the gun at the alien and she's like, I'll see you in hell first. They didn't click for me later. I think because I was exhausted by all the puns, that when she says that to the uncle guy, the warlock uncle, whatever his name is. Because when she said it, I actually cut that moment out because she said it and I was like, that seems like weird. That seems out of place. It's not out of place. It's literally a direct connection to the movie she's watching in the beginning. I just think there's so much going on in that movie. There's so much dialogue and there's jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes that I don't know. I got lost with me. I remember that episode. Scott, she was also in the original Little Mermaid. Is she like, I know she's done a lot of voice acting because her voice, isn't she like in A Bug's Life? I'm pretty sure she's one of the voices in A Bug's Life. She has a very distinct, specific voice. She was great in this. I recognized Kaneki from Grease. The guy who plays like, there's like Kaneki and the other guy. He looked familiar, and I still haven't figured out what he's from. I could look, but I'm just too lazy. Oh my gosh, there were so many people. I recognized the voice of the kid from A Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors before I even saw his face. The second he said something about her gazongas, I was like, I recognize that voice. And then right after you heard him, they showed his face, and I was like, that is him. Let's see. So what else about the movie? Oh, and then the poll. Okay, so the poll says 75% of you so far have watched the reaction. Well, if you haven't yet, then go for it. Or, you know, it could be Jen or somebody else who hasn't seen Elvira yet. Like, I understand if you're not watching the reaction because you haven't seen the movie. Century Countess says, did the creature she cooked make you think of Shremo when the tail started wagging? Shremo? Who is that? Why am I not getting these references? Am I a fake fan? That grossed me out. I don't think that monster deserved that. Shrimp. I thought Shrima was like a yes, it looked like shrimp. I thought Shrima was like a character from something, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. I'm glad we called a lot of stuff. There's even some stuff that happened that we called and I just cut because it's just timing, right? It's a 42-minute reaction. Like 41 minutes and some change. We when I called the like $50 for the book, Kara called oh crap, the floorboard callback, which happened many times. I called the, you know, are we gonna get like a Beetlejuice moment with the thing and whatever. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we were like, I think, is that what's gonna happen? And then it did. So I'm very proud of us for that. Entertainment Hell says, I've seen almost all the movies you reacted to so far. Almost. I've actually seen more than one horror film where a monster jumps out of a cooking pot of food. This and Beetlejuice, I've actually seen more than one horror. So that, well, that'd be two if it was Beetlejuice. Because that was the reference we made. I almost included a scene from the movie, and then I didn't. Again, I think the puns were so heavy in the movie, I was like, I don't think I can add any more puns. I can't add any more pop culture references to this pop culture reference heavy, you know, tongue-in-cheek, innuendo, flooded movie. I will say the next reaction that's coming this Saturday is filled with them. I was almost annoyed at how many times I like have stuff to cut to, but I'm sorry, you're getting that. The other was Frostbiter, Wrath of the Wendigo. I have not seen that one yet. Ow, sorry, my back is like wanting to crack, but it won't. Whatever, I'll just suffer through. It's okay. This is a good thing to do while live, is to sit here and be like, ow, my back. So, okay, so the beginning happens and blah, blah, blah. Kara wasn't expecting the meta-ness. I think she was expecting like some kind of a ghoulish, spooky gothic movie, and Elvira is spooky and ghoulish and gothic. And then, you know, havoc ensues, but it's a comedy. I don't think she was expecting it to be like, it's 1988 and I want my Vegas show and I have to go to the small town and blah, blah, blah. But Elvira still is Elvira. I keep doing this because I talk with my hands a lot, but this could be a reference to her pumpkins or her ratings. I'm sorry. Richard Dree. It's been like a day, a week, a month. Is it 2023 still? Hi, Richard. So, okay. Any more thoughts on Elvira, Mistress of the Dark? I'm excited to watch the sequel. Again, Century Countess. I'll have Kara come back for that. Anything that is horror adjacent, I can have Kara come back for, with her permission if she wants to. But trying to think what else. Oh, what do we think about the ending of Elvira? Do we think that her character has a son named... Don't tell me. I'm not going to read. I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything. I want to be totally surprised. Sorry. But what do you think about the ending? Because we were so convinced she was going to wake up, right? Like it was a daydream again. Like she had earlier, she had a couple of dreams in the course of the movie where you thought it was happening and then you got psyched out. But it didn't happen at the end. So do we think that she was dreaming? Did she get her Vegas show? I think she got her Vegas show. It just was weird. I guess you're not used to... It almost ended like how a TV show would end, which would make sense because Elvira, the show, whatever. But it like ended very like everything worked out, which is not how movies happen. Everyone was fine at the end. The bad guys got taken care of. And then she just lives happily ever after. I guess you're just not used to that, especially like in a horror movie. There's no loose ends of any kind. She just says like, okay, gals and ghouls or whatever, and, you know, pleasant nightmares or something. And then the movie's over, which is great. But let me see. Century Countess says, I love the ending. She had her happy horror ever after. Yeah. So the booby tassels, that was exceptionally impressive for a man with no ratings like she has. That looked For anyone that like looked at that and went like, oh, anyone could do that. No, that looked extremely impressive. There was actual talent there. That was, yeah, the 1 and then the 2 and then the both. That was a lot. I love that she just owned the sexuality part of everything. Like everything, she put it all out there. You take it or leave it. I got to go to Vegas. That was the movie in a nutshell. But had fun with that. Had fun watching the movie with Kara. You know, yeah, the temperature situation, it's cooling down now. It's like the window's open right now. So hopefully we get like cooler weather. And once it's cold in the winter, I'm doing my holiday reactions, it won't matter because I'll put a sweater on. Like I have my spooky sweater on right now. She says she still has that spider bra too. Oh, wow, she better. Oh, I didn't like the spider part when they put the spider in my face. I wasn't a fan of that. I don't like bugs. I do not like those. Who else was in there that like made an appearance? Because I think there was a couple other people that we said like, oh, we recognize that person. And then during the course of the movie, might have thought we recognized them and like started calling out things, but I cut all that out. Oh, the woman, Leslie and his wife, the one that he calls like an old hag or something at the end. She looked familiar, but so did he. So they were in something as well. Big Booty Bob. I don't remember him from anything, but I'm excited to see if he's in the sequel or if anyone else comes back. Don't tell me. Let me figure it out on my own. I'll watch next year. Entertainment Hell says, I think at the time she was at least about 40 years old too. That would actually make sense. She probably was like late 30s, early 40s, because I think she's like in her 60s now. We just celebrated her birthday. Her birthday was yesterday. So we posted the reaction on Saturday. Her birthday was yesterday. We're talking about it today. I'm meeting her this weekend. It's just Elvira. Is that timing or what? When she broke the fourth wall. Okay, the woman who was Leslie's wife was in a few Gilmore Girls episodes and one of the Gossiping Women by the newspaper. As one of the women, but it's some movie. She's in something. She's in something I would have seen, which I do watch Golden Girls, so maybe that's what it is. But the guy who shows her the house, I think he was. Yeah, I'm sorry. He was one of them. He's in Scary Movie. I even put a clip from the movie in there, so I recognized him from Scary Movie. Let me see, because he's like on the board or something. He's like on the town council or some crap. Leslie, I looked familiar. I still don't remember what he was in. But yeah, it was like a who's who of 80s movies, and most of them got like their moment of like Kaneki got to do his hair thing with the comb. I don't know. I thought it was cute. I thought the whole thing was cute. Again, a little exhausting with the puns, but that was the point. Oh, sorry. I just kicked the thing. Wanted to put my foot up, but I guess I won't. So that's Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. If you guys want to keep talking about it or have anything else to say in the comments, let me know. Again, super chats or super thanks. My eyes go right to that, and I will answer your question or reference your comment. My jaw is like cracking. I want to show you guys the stuff that I got now. I'm going to start with the things I got from Walmart. So I mentioned earlier, I got some last week, a week before. Well, I was in Utah. Sorry. I got the Scream 4 Blu-ray because it's like an exclusive from Walmart. They have, I think, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They have Evil Dead 2. They have Saw. They had a bunch. They have a bunch of them. They're Blu-ray. Now, I went to go buy something, internet, ethernet, whatever, wire, and they had DVDs. And again, they looked spectacular. And I was like, but why are they on DVD? So I debated and I debated and I debated and I debated. But for $9, one of these was $9. One of them was $19. For that price, I'm doing it. So the first one I'm going to show you is this. It is like, look how cute this is. It's the Tremors 7 movie collection. This is a slipcover. Like if you're going to give me a slipcover, I'm going to buy it. It is DVD again, but it's got all 7 Tremors movies. I already own the original on Blu-ray or 4K. I think Synapse or someone did a, I always forget who does the releases, but it's a fantastic release and the cover art is great and there's tons of bonus features. But if it's going to be $19 and I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, well, they just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Tremors, A Cold Day in Hell, Tremors, Shrieker Island. We're just going to get it. We're just going to get it. So this is at Walmart exclusively. I haven't even opened it yet. So, I mean, I'll open it real quick with you guys here. The other one I'm going to show you, I already opened because last night I wanted to watch one of the movies. It's like another collection. Okay. Oh, come on. One of the discs is like out. Well, hopefully I don't want to watch A Cold Day in Hell. So, wait, where's... Oh, I was like, where's Tremors? It's Tremors and Tremors 2. I'm guessing there's no bonus features on these. Yeah, 3 and 4. 5 has its own disc. Stop falling out, Walmart. It's like broken. That's why it's $19. Okay, well, don't fall out, but Cold Day in Hell, Shrieker Island. I'm guessing those have more bonus features because when they came out, they were like straight to video, but I feel like usually there'd be like some kind of behind the scenes and they're probably better quality. They take up more disc space, that kind of thing. The other ones is probably just the movie, maybe a trailer, probably not even. That's why I can fit multiples. So that's my Tremors situation there from Walmart. Now this one, I didn't see the loose piece, but I can hear it now. Oh, there it is. The piece that broke off. I missed the garbage. That's fine. Just a slob. The other one, also Walmart. This was $9. And I debated and debated and debated. I've been looking for, because there's 3 movies in this collection. I own one of them, I believe, on DVD and Blu-ray, and I was going to get the 4K, but I'm like, I think I'm good. I think I'm good for now. But I wanted the sequel, and you can't find it for cheap anywhere. And I wanted that like on Blu-ray or something. And I wanted the remake, but not, there's a couple remakes. How about I show you the movies, right? So it's Carrie. It's the 3 movie collection, but it's the original, the sequel, and then the 2002 TV movie. Because I don't care about the Chloe, what's her face, remake. I didn't enjoy that very much. Decent performances, used way too much CGI. It seemed like it was going to go someplace and then kind of went nowhere. Now, which is hilarious because I'm about to tell you that I loved the TV version when I watched it last night. But it also has tons of CGI, which is terrible. The TV version of the remake, whatever, feels exceptionally like late 90s. This is the inside. Like this is the case itself. So this is the front here, the back here. I like the green. It's cute. But yeah, so it says it's Carrie, it's The Rage, Carrie 2, and then it's Carrie, the 2002 version. But I watched, and these are the discs. So it's the original Carrie, The Rage, Carrie 2. Remember they used to do like the dual-sided? Is it side A, side B? Yes, that's side A. Side B is standard. Side A is widescreen. Duh, widescreen. I can never figure out if I was like, which side was which. Like, is the side down the side I want, or like the side that tells me, yeah, I'm stupid. And then this is the 2002 TV movie. Now, it's weird because it's not good, right? Like it's very TV movie, but you'll recognize so many of the faces. I was like, holy crap. All these people went on to have careers after this movie. The CGI, again, is terrible. Most of the dialogue is awful. The editing is weird, but some of the directing is actually pretty good. And there are like some emotional beats that hit really well. And there's a lot that's in this that's not in the original movie that is pulled from the actual book itself. So I liked it. And let's not forget that Angela Bettis, the lead, crushes it. I feel like it works because everyone around her is ridiculous and over the top and silly and stupid and dumb and this and that and whatever. Everything is so silly and crazy. And she's so grounded. And it's good. It's good for like a fun dumb watch. And then the ending is totally different than any of the endings that you've seen. So I don't think that's how the book ends. I could be wrong, but they do a whole different thing here, which I respect for giving us something new. Because sometimes you're watching it and I'm like, I can hear the dialogue from the original as they're saying it in this TV version. Let me jump in here. So love the TV movie of Carrie on NBC. That's what this is. Entertainment Hell says, I haven't seen the 2002 version yet, but I trust your judgment. Angela Bettis was also in May. Everyone keeps telling me to watch May. I remember the poster, but I haven't seen that movie. Not on Blu-ray. Stupid Lionsgate. Someday, maybe Shout Factory. I don't know. Or someone will hopefully take advantage of that. But yes, that's, again, it's not good, but it's very charming. And she holds the whole movie together. So those are my Walmart finds. Now, I don't know if Devin's actually in here. How much time has gone by? About 36 minutes. I told him I would tell him about the minute mark where I open his stuff. So this was delivered. He had said he was making something for me, and his Instagram is linked down below. So I don't know if he does this, if he sells these things. But I'm opening this. This is from Devin. It's wrapped. Thank you. I don't want it to break. Oh, is it two things? Oh, stop! Wow. Oh, we had a conversation about Deep Rising. I've never seen it. We talked about it. That's amazing. That is so kind of you. That's so nice. That's Famke Jensen? I didn't even know she was in this. I was like, wow, it looks like Famke Jensen. I just looked in the back. So a slick, entertaining action film, Deep Rising. He told me I should watch this, and apparently he really meant it because he sent it. Die Hard meets Alien meets Titanic. There's monsters in this movie? I feel like I always saw this cover and thought it was like an action movie about like, I don't know why I thought it was like, I don't know why I thought like a city gets flooded or something. But this shows a boat. First race. This is cool. So I have to watch this now. This will end up on there somewhere. Thank you. And then this. Look at this. Shut up, James. Wow. I love that. That's cool. What tape is this? I'm sure it's a blank tape. And it's in like a plastic. I'm not going to open it yet. I'm not going to take it out. Well, where's it going to go? Well, for now, it's going to go. Oh, you guys can't see it. But for now, I'm going to put it right there. Oh. I'm going to get my pumpkin. No, for now, it's going to go right there. That's cute. I love that. I love that a lot. And now I got my Deep Rising. I don't know where it's going to go either because... Oh, no, I think I do have spots left. Shit, I have to get my Jaws 2 cover back from Eddie. I say this like every other week on this live that I need to do that. I haven't done it yet. Oh. So actually, I have a bunch of movies. Blockbusted Videos and I were talking about like how I was so excited I finally had the movie situation down pat, but everything was like very condensed. So my collection is very like tight. And he was like, well, what happens when you get a new movie? And so now I literally have to... My Last House on the Left from last time. I want a giveaway. I have Southpaw Hostel, The Grudge 2. I just got these from Walmart. Right, I have to find a home for all of these. And that's it for now. I have to find a home for those. So thank you very much. Wow, that's awesome. I love that. That's cool. That was a nice little surprise. So that was the new... That's my unboxing part of this. Now, I'm going to tell you the next reaction, which I think I did last week anyway, but... next reaction, which is this Saturday, is Slumber Party Massacre. So I had done a poll and I said, what what movie should I come back to? And everyone said Slumber Party Massacre. But once I realized that, Elvira's birthday, which I found out last minute, the fact that I was going to be meeting her this coming weekend, and I wanted to get Kara in here, I was like, all the stars are aligning for an Elvira reaction. So I did that instead. So I apologize. But because you all voted for Slumber Party Massacre so heavily, that is the next video. That is the next one. So Blockbusted Videos says Deep Rising rules. Richard says yes. So yes, Slumber Party Massacre comes this Saturday. I just finished editing it. And this is the surprise. This is the surprise part. We're going to see if it works, though, because I've never done this before. What I'm going to attempt to do is show you the teaser for my reaction. So I always post these on Instagram. I'll usually post it the day before. So if you aren't already following me on Instagram, link down below. Please do. You'll get lots of updates there. That's where I post the most. Stories, videos, all that stuff. You'll find out what's going on in real time there. On Fridays, I will always post a teaser and say coming soon. And it's always like all my stories and everything is blowing up about, like I'll do reels about it. It's all about the next day's movie reactions. So I'm going to give you all a sneak peek because I've finished a little early, a sneak peek of the teaser. Well, I'm sorry, you're going to get the whole teaser, but you'll get a sneak peek of my reaction for Slumber Party Massacre. If I can figure out how to do this, I believe we're going to see if this works. So this Saturday, the 23rd, I will be at CT Horrorfest, but you all, which I'll be going live from, and I'll talk about that in a second, but you will all get to watch this. And so here is the teaser for Slumber Party Massacre. Can I say it one more time? I kind of love that the killer has no motive except that he hates when people are alive. If you want to get saved, act like you want to get saved. Sir, why are you so mad? All I know is that Valerie just got that boy dead.
You have to admit, I had you really scared.
You little twat, you attacked me with a knife. Of course you had me scared. I just remember that girl putting the pizza on that dead body and going, I feel better already. That's it. It's only ever like 20 something seconds long when I post the teasers, but that is the preview of coming events, right? So that's going to be this Saturday. Whenever possible, I'll try to do that. I'll try to have my live we're talking about last week's video. And then if I can have a preview for next week's video, I will do that. Now, after that reaction, I don't know what's coming after that because I have a couple different things that I'm playing around with. I have a couple things filmed already, but those aren't really more till October. And I'm juggling Bad Taste or the Chucky TV series, another one in the works. So because I'm a little caught up on reactions, I'm going to give you this. And this is not solidified yet, but I want to start doing something called What You Watching Wednesdays. So on Mondays we go live, and then all the way a week later on Saturdays is when you get my reaction. Then the following Monday we talk about the previous day's thing. So it's kind of like a whole like empty space. So back in the day, back in the spring and the summer, there was a lot of reactions that I actually had done in advance, which is I was so happy. I felt so productive. So I had them done in advance, but then I would have them ready to go and just be sitting on them and like waiting. And I would almost like lose excitement, then get excited and start to get worried and whatever nonsense. So what I'm going to do occasionally with no rhyme or reason, that way I'm not holding myself accountable if I miss a week or something, because I'm guessing this will be like once a month, once every couple of weeks, something like that, is we're going to have a What He Watching Wednesday. I was going to have it be What We Watching Wednesday, but I can't, it's too many W's. We'll see. But for now, it's What He Watching Wednesday. And that'll be a mystery reaction or a mystery video of some kind where it just, here it is. There you go. Because also a lot of times the movie reactions I'm doing, besides being based on your polls, the movies I put in the polls are movies that are kind of based on a certain time of year anyway. So when I'm going to watch like I for my lineup for October, I put a bunch of polls out there, and y'all help me out with picking, Elvira, and Terrifier was one of them, and a couple other things here and there. Night of the Demons from last year, so that's why I'm watching Night of the Demons 2 this year, which you did also all tell me I should watch. But when a new movie comes out that doesn't pertain to that time of year and doesn't fit in my schedule, I don't watch it. Or I want to react to it with you all, but then that means I have to take another movie out. And so why? So this way, let's say I decide I want to watch Smile because y'all told me I should watch that. I did a poll saying like, what new-ish movie should I watch? And Smile won. Well, why can't that be a What You Watching Wednesday movie? So maybe I'll drop a Smile reaction. Maybe when I finally do The Ring, because The Ring is not tied down to any time of year. So maybe that'll be one of them. Talk to Me just came out, and I see everyone posting reactions to that, and I do want to see it, and maybe I can get Moses in here to watch it with me, or if I watch it by myself. But What You Watching Wednesdays is going to be a thing, and they will be mostly unannounced. So that way y'all have something to look out for during the week. But Mondays, we'll still try to go live. Saturdays, you'll still get some kind of other video from me. So let me catch up on the chat a little bit. James said the T word. Oh yeah, I did. I love the pizza scene. I'd be 100% Scott. I was like, in any other movie that would not work, but it worked. I won't talk about it because you guys gotta watch the reaction when it comes out. But yeah, that pizza scene, and it made me want pizza right away. Century Countess says she wants Bad Taste. Entertainment Hell. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I thought I saw Garcia said something. Oh, he did. I'm unsubscribing and reporting you. Thank you. Thank you. Show me attention. Entertainment Hell says, just remember, Bad Taste is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I hope I don't disappoint with that reaction. I will say that reaction is filmed. That reaction is very filmed, and there is a special guest in that reaction. So I can tell you, without even editing, that you shouldn't be disappointed. But I haven't even started editing that yet. That's also why I'm like, what are we doing in a couple weeks, But Richard is laughing. Oh, new comments. Ermiger. Arnar. Jaranowski. Hello. Super Campy Horrors are Killer Condom and the Toxic Avenger. I don't think I've heard of a Killer Condom. Or if I had it, I don't think I realized it was spelled with a K. Toxic Avenger. I went to Texas to visit a friend last year, and we had like a movie night, and we watched Return of the Living Dead, and we watched The Toxic Avenger because he's like, these are kind of problematic movies, and he thinks I'll like them, but he wasn't sure because I was just getting into like my reactions, and I was like, do you think I should react to them? And he's like, I don't know. And we watched them, and I loved both movies. But I completely understand why he was like, you shouldn't do a reaction to The Toxic Avenger. They're remaking it. I think I saw like an image or something. So they're remaking Toxic Avenger. But the Killer Condom I have not seen. So let me see. Blockbusted video says, that was me pleading, not telling you why, fam. Uh-oh, what's happening? Oops, did I spell T unintentionally? Sorry. Oh, I'm so damn sorry. Century Countess says we need more of that organic flair horror films used to have in the 80s. No more computer magic. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk about Summer Party Massacre too much, except that it had like an 80s feel. We'll wait till the reaction comes out. But I agree, because sometimes gimmicks were used instead of like actual storytelling or actual character moments and things like that. And that kind of dominated a lot of the 80s stuff, right? So it's not. Killer Condom is a German splatter film about a gay detective uncovering a very interesting, creepy thing. Maybe Killer Condom is a German okay, y'all are telling me I should watch it, I think. Summer Party Massacre 2 is much better than the first film, just my opinion. That's what I hear. So the fact that I loved the first one, I'm crazy excited for the second one, because that's what I've been told. Multiple sources have told me that I will love that the second one's better. Okay, so we showed our teaser. that's like it. I didn't want to keep everyone for multiple hours like I usually do. So I'm trying to like streamline and be a better person. If anyone has any questions they want to ask in the chat, go for it. Please feel free. I'll try to answer them before I bounce, because I do also have to order some dinner. Moses doesn't watch these, so I can say I'm getting us hibachi for dinner tonight. But maybe he does. This is probably the one time he's like at the gym. No, he's at an audition. So he can't watch this. Good. So otherwise, surprise. Now, let me see. No, you got to watch Sorority House Massacre. Sorority. That's not House on Sorority Row. That's different. So many sorority things. That movie's on my list too. I actually own that movie, and I've never seen it. So that's another one that, like, if it doesn't pertain to a certain time of year, like a holiday that's coming up or whatever, then maybe it'll be a What He Watching Wednesday movie. So Countess, my hope is he eventually watches Hard to Die. Wait, you did tell me about that, and you sent me a clip, and you said the clip sent me. So I will. It remind me, because in about 8 seconds I will completely forget about that. But I will watch that. Let me know if I should react to it, or if I should just like watch it on my own time. Like, I was almost going to react to the TV movie for Carrie, and I was like, you know what? I want to just sit here and like have a glass of wine and just like chill. Which, speaking of, eventually we will do watch parties together. Probably not till 2024. I don't want to like get ahead of myself, because I want to see how this What He Watching Wednesday thing, I want to see how that goes. And I want to make sure I'm getting consistent stuff out to you all. I have a couple rankings I'm still working on. So as long as y'all keep showing up and supporting me and giving me thumbs up and stuff like that, I will still crank out these videos. The watch parties, though, I'm very excited for. This is just water. Because last time I did this, I brought a water, drank it, then didn't refill it before I even started recording. I'm excited for the watch parties because we can just like, it's just chilling. Like, we can just sit and talk, and I don't have to stress, weeks after about like trying to edit it and post it on a certain day. Like, that's why I love these lives. It's just us hanging out and talking. Slumber Party Massacre 2 on Watch Party Ho. No, should I do a watch party instead of a reaction? No, I feel like I want to save the watch parties for like very niche things. And then also movies I've already seen before. Like, I want to go through all the Halloween movies at some point and be like, watch party, Halloween 1, watch party, the Scream movies, watch party, the Friday the 13th movies. Because I freaking love those movies, and I don't have like people nearby that I can just sit and chill and watch them with. So you're all my like horror community. You're all my family now, right? You're all the people I can watch these movies with. Because it's weird. I'm not someone who enjoys when someone talks during a movie when I've watched it for the first time, but I am also someone that if I'm watching a movie with someone and we've both seen it, I want to geek out. I totally want to geek out. So that's going to happen eventually. But let me see. Hard to Die has kind of the same actors from Sorority House Massacre 2. Kimberly is I'm going to watch it. I'll forget that you're saying this. So he's not here. I'm afraid he is here. That's cute. Whatever that is. I don't know. Okay. I'll watch these movies. I'm going to watch them. You guys are helping me watch movies I would have never watched otherwise. Because I usually would think I have to watch whatever I'm going to watch. I need to watch like with Moses or with someone here. And I'm not going to drag. Well, I'm sorry. Not that I'm not going to drag Moses into watching a movie he doesn't want to watch. He won't watch a movie he doesn't want to watch. So this is my way of getting to watch these movies, on my own or with you all. So let me see. Sundry Countess says, I will send you a list of some horror comedies your friend will love. Thank you. That'll be great. If we hadn't already seen like Hocus Pocus and stuff like that, those would also be like that kind of vein. I can hear rain, so hold on 1 second. We did it. Okay, so that's it. I have the link at the very top of this chat for the Face of Horror giveaway. Don't forget to vote every single day. It's free. And if you want to donate to give me more votes, I'm not going to stop you. And that goes to a great charity. So thank you. She could watch Practical Magic with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. Oh, I could have. I'm watching that. That is part of my October schedule. That's so smart. Maybe I'll have her. I'll see if her schedule lines up and she can come over and we'll do Practical Magic together. Thank you. That's so smart. If not, I'm still watching it for you guys. That is on my list, but that's a great one. That's a great idea. Monster Squad. I've never seen it. I appreciate you all so much. So keep leaving things in the chats. Send me messages on Instagram. You can, talk to me on the YouTubes and stuff like we're doing here. I am on Facebook. I don't know who has Facebook anymore, but I am there. Anything I post on Instagram immediately also goes to Facebook. So if you have one and not the other, you can still talk to me. I am on Threads and TikTok, although those are the two places I go the least. So I'm sorry. If you really want to keep chatting, it's Instagram and YouTube. That's where I spend all of my time. Buffy the movie, that sounds cute. 1992. Okay. Okay, this is good. I love this. All right, guys, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much. This Saturday, you're going to get that reaction. I'll be coming at you live on Saturday and or Sunday from CT Horrorfest. Jen will be there. Maybe I'll go live and I'll be like, hey, what's up? We're both here together. I'm excited. And then next week's live, I'll show you what I got and my autographs and all that stuff. So I'm heading out. Thank you all. Thank you to the new people that jumped in. I appreciate you all so much. I hope everyone has a spooky week. Bye.